What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a summer wardrobe video for y'all. I'm gonna go over some of my favorite pieces I've been wearing throughout this summer. I know summer is almost over. It's like August right now, but I figured this would be a cool video to make, and it'll also kind of help me get back on the roll of posting a little bit more. Before we get started, I just want to ask if you could please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The support is tremendously appreciated. So the first piece in my summer wardrobe is this number 9 fishnet mesh hoodie from spring summer '04 Dream Baby Dream. If you know me, you know I love to have myself a good hoodie in my wardrobe. And even though this is summer and it's kind of really hot to be wearing a hoodie, this hoodie I would say is probably the best summer hoodie. The reason I say that is specifically because of the fishnet material it's made out of. Due to the large holes all over the hoodie, it gives a lot of ventilation, so I really don't have to worry about being too hot. Typically when I'm outdoors, I just wear this with nothing underneath, just so I can feel the breeze passing through my body. But if I'm in an indoor environment or some kind of indoor function, I normally just wear something underneath the hoodie. You know, I can't be having my chest and body all exposed. There's a time and a place. Fun fact, I've actually had this hoodie for quite a long time. This is actually one of the first fashion archive pieces I bought when I started getting into fashion heavily. If I'm not mistaken, I've had this hoodie maybe since 2016, 2017. That's almost 10 years. That's pretty crazy. Throughout the time I've had this hoodie, I've had off and on periods when I do decide to wear it a lot and when I just stop wearing it. But this summer, I definitely pulled it out. I figured it would be a good time to wear it since I haven't worn it in quite some time. I will say, as it progressively got hot throughout the summer, I kind of stopped wearing this hoodie just because as it got hotter, I just really didn't want long sleeves. I just wanted my arms to feel a little bit free. But overall, whenever I do get the chance to wear this or when I know there's gonna be a nice breeze, best believe I will be wearing this. The next piece on this summer wardrobe is this Rick Owens Dark Shadow Drop Crotch Pants. One thing about these pants that I do love, and honestly, it's more of a testament to Rick Owens' design philosophy and how he makes clothes, is that the majority of his clothes are pretty gender neutral, unisex. If I put these pants on, you really wouldn't know that these pants were actually women's pants. Yes, women's pants. I bought these off of Grailed. They were like my first ever Rick Owens piece, and they were labeled for women. I remember the Grailed listing had a product shot and it was of a woman wearing these pants. But honestly, I could care less about any of that because regardless, I still think these pants look good on me even though if they are for women. The pants are made of a 100% nylon, and when I say these are by far the best pants I could wear for summer, I am not joking. The type of nylon that was used is extremely lightweight. It's almost as close as me not wearing pants. No joke, that's how light they are. And because of that reason, I've been spamming these non-stop all summer. By far my most worn pants throughout the summer. And honestly, I would say that I wear them even outside of summer, year round actually. And even though it doesn't get too cold out in Houston, the days that it does get a little chilly, I just put on the thermal underneath them and I'm good to go. Like I said, they're like year round pants for me. One of the best things too about them is that they're not too hard to style. They're very versatile. I can dress them up or dress them down. Though my only downside about these pants is the pocket. Because these pants are really thin and very light, when you fill up the pockets with one too many things, it becomes very noticeable and bulgy. When you walk up and down, you'll have your pockets swinging left to right. So typically when I wear these pants and I do have a lot to carry, I just wear a tote bag or a bag. Normally I wear them with sneakers, maybe a sneaker with a high profile. One thing about Rick, it's very difficult to style Rick Owens with other brands, so I normally just wear Rick sneakers with them. Next piece on the summer wardrobe list is another pair of pants. These number 9 spring summer '06 Welcome to the Shadow mud wash paint splatter jeans. These actually aren't the first time I've shown them on this channel. I got them back in Japan, I believe 2 to 3 years ago, when I went to go visit. I actually got them at a random book off a little bit outside of Shinjuku, and I got them for a steal. Fun fact, I feel like I'm giving so many fun facts in this video, but these jeans are actually the only pair of blue jeans I own. I mostly wear black denim or black pants, so the main reason why I was buying these pants was honestly just to have a pair of blue jeans in my closet. Since I bought these 2 years ago, I haven't added another pair of blue jeans in my closet. Hopefully I can have that change. It's kind of hard to see the mud wash on these. I don't know if it's just because these are pretty old jeans, or it's just they made a good balance between the mud wash and the paint splatter. But regardless, I do love that balance. If you look closely, you do see a little bit of the mud wash, but it's nothing too crazy where it just takes away from the paint splatter. These are straight leg jeans, which I love. They are low rise as well, which I really love because it's really hard for me to find a good pair of denim that just looks right on me. Having paint splatter on these jeans is just an addition to having these as blue jeans because it adds color in my closet. You know, it just gives me that summer pop whenever I'm in the mood to wear colorful things. All right, I think we're good with all the bottoms. Now for the next piece on our summer wardrobe is this tactical tank top from my clothing brand, Avant. Being that this is a tank top and it's summer, this is the perfect go-to piece. If it isn't obvious already, this tank top is heavily inspired by tactical vests or bulletproof vests. On each shoulder, you have detachable straps, and then in the chest you have yourself Velcro back panels, which were inspired by insignia on flight jackets. On the back there's a vertical seam, and I'm not sure if the camera will be able to pick it up, but the shirt is garment dyed, kind of giving it that off-white used worn in look. Like I said, perfect summer piece, easy to style. It's honestly been my go-to piece for this summer whenever I just want to throw something on. Whenever I'm in a pinch or don't want to think too hard about what to wear, this is definitely a piece that I grab when I'm on the go. And this next piece for this summer wardrobe is honestly one of my favorite pieces in my closet. Is this number 9 fall winter 07 Love God Murder pleated shirt. This was also another piece that I got while I was in Japan. I normally wear this piece when I need a fit to be more dressed up. It goes pretty well with a lot of things I have in my closet. I will say I do love that I have this in my closet because for the longest I've been needing some button-down shirts. I did explain that in the previous video I dropped. Another main reason why I have this in my summer wardrobe is just the fabric itself. I know as of late people have been having a polyester scare, and God forbid they wear anything polyester. I'm saying all that to say because this shirt is actually a polyester blend. I believe it's a 50-50 between cotton and polyester. And even though polyester isn't very breathable, I would honestly argue that when it comes to this shirt. I guess that's because it's just that cotton blend that helps out in that area. This shirt is very breathable, very light, almost feels like silk, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, honestly one of my favorite pieces in my closet. It's very minimal and sleek. Like I said, the perfect piece to wear whenever I need an outfit to be more of a dressed up look. On the front you have the pleats going down on the chest on both sides, and it has a velvet lace that you could tie the collar as well as on the sleeves. When I throw this shirt on, it has me feeling like I'm a king or some kind of prince in medieval ages. For the next piece we have this hoodie from my clothing brand, the Polycephaly hoodie. I know what y'all are probably thinking, another hoodie, and to be fair and to be honest, this hoodie didn't make it through the entire summer. Honestly, just for one fact, it was just getting way too hot. I wore this hoodie at the beginning of the summer. I mostly wore it in one specific style. One thing about this hoodie is that there are multiple ways of wearing it depending on how you zip up or zip down the hood. It's a very versatile hoodie. It's mid-weight. It's meant to be worn year-round, but honestly, year-round, not in Houston because it gets extremely hot out in the summer. The way I would typically wear this is that I would just unzip the entire chest area of the hoodie and leave the hood down, making it an off-shoulder collar. I would rarely wear this whenever I was actually outside. It was more so when I was in an indoor environment or some kind of indoor event. Now for the last piece in my summer wardrobe, and honestly a pretty big essential, Uniqlo blank tees. These t-shirts I swear I wear quite often. Whenever I'm in a pinch and don't want to think too hard about what to wear, I grab one of these t-shirts to go. You can never go wrong with just having a basic black or white t-shirt in your wardrobe, no matter what season, and these Uniqlo blanks are the perfect addition to have. I wish I knew the exact model, but these aren't your regular fitted t-shirts. They're more so of like a baby tee fit. Very slim, hugs the body, not too baggy or boxy. Whenever I want to add a little bit of layering, I'll just throw on a shirt over it, or I'll just wear it plain by itself. All right, guys, that's it. Those are all the pieces in my summer wardrobe. Let me know which piece you liked the most. I wish I made this video early on in the summer, but hey, it is what it is. At least this video is coming out. Before you leave, again, if you could please hit that subscribe button and hit a like on this video, it would mean a lot. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.